Hey, Ryder. And yes, you are indeed right. Also, you missed the Q&A yesterday, which was really funny. Just all the questions we got was pretty fun. Although, to be fair, most of them were done by Lolly. If you haven't been keeping up with, like, the other bit of Corpse Party Book of Shouts that me and my friends did, we were, like, kicking off from where we left off there. So, yeah, just a heads up. We'll, like, be, like, right in the deep of, Chapter 1. And who knows, maybe we'll actually start Chapter 2 in the stream. Probably not, but that'd be nice-ish.
Yes.
I had something to do yesterday, so I couldn't be here yesterday. That's cool, dude. I understand that. Everyone's got other things to do. Don't feel too bad. The stream's up, so you can actually watch it. So that's like the one thing I like about YouTube streaming. Like with Twitch, like you end up losing those archives, so people can't watch it. But at least on here, like every single thing I stream will be left on here. Especially the ones that screw up, like Resonance of Fate. Because that's a fun thing that happened, and that game's still not fixed yet. Hey, Scion. Hey, it's Alex. I'm doing good. How are you? Ugh, that's good alcohol.
You're turning into Richard, man.
No, I've only got one bottle.
For now.
I'm not gonna leave the stream and go and get another bottle. I'm not Richard. That's offensive to all Richards. Were you busy yesterday, Alex? Because the Q&A stream was yesterday. Here's my question: what's your favorite Corpse Party game? It honestly, it's mixed between Corpse Party, the first one, and Blood Drive, mainly because the way Blood Drive looks, it actually suits the game, and like a lot of the environments and everything just look very nice. But I also like the first one because, well, it's the first Corpse Party, obviously. It's the OG of the series. Don't feel too bad, Alex. If you were busy, that's fine. Don't worry about it. I might do another one at some point. It just depends. Like, there was not that many people that joined. A lot more people came, like, when we were doing the My Hero Academia stuff, so... We will start in about a few minutes. Because I've already got the game tested and everything's ready, so... I also need to turn the thing on for you, don't I?
Yeah.
So give me 1 second. I'm just hoping the game doesn't stop playing. I'll have to like quickly alt out the game real quick. Oh god, it's running again.
Oh no.
Well, okay, you guys can't see it though. I just don't want like random bits of music just starting to play for no goddamn reason. Like just conflicting music. One from Trails of Cold Steel and one from Corpse Party. That's like really... That's a mixed one there.
That's not a mix I'd like to hear.
It's just... Like, you've just got the after school, like, activities track. And then you've got, like, just the... do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. You just got that playing with it.
I don't know what to feel.
Although, to be fair, that would actually be kind of funny to actually just remix those two together.
Yes.
So how are you going to play the game like doing endings and whatnot? I'm not gonna bother getting the endings in this one. Mainly due to the fact being that it involves having to start from a lot of points over and over again, especially with some characters like Mayu. Like that can be a pain. I might like later on make like a compilation of like what the endings are. It just really depends. Jesus. Like, I've never actually got the endings in this, so I never really bothered. And with this game being like a visual novel dungeon crawler, you really don't want to like you just want to get to the end and just sit down and enjoy the story of the prequels, the sequels, and the mequels. Yeah, that's what the synopsis of this game says, in case people want to know. That is like the synopsis for this entire thing. Are you ready to play the anthology of Corpse Parties, prequels, sequels, and mequels, and alternate universes? What a fucking tagline.
Imagine just reading that and be like, No, I don't think I'm ready.
I don't even know what's going on in this series.
I don't even know what's going on. I just saw it in my recommended. I don't know what's recommended. I don't play shit like this.
It doesn't. What also doesn't make sense is that this game allows you to actually get your corpse party save from the Steam version, and what happens is you get like the CGs from the first corpse party game. That's not even on here. Just want to say that the deaths in this game are very worse than the first game. Well, I've heard. Especially with the Mayu one being like you can end up like repeating the same thing again and end up going into the wall.
Yes. I've actually seen all the deaths, like years ago.
I couldn't be bothered to look into it.
Man. During my major corpse party phase.
What, you're saying that's still not there?
Hey, I'm more of a Danganronpa weeb.
You say that, but we were just bad-mouthing not too long ago.
Yeah, that's because I'm moving on now, man. I'm moving on to Zelda, dude.
What a weird transition that is.
To go from like a horror visual novel kind of game to fucking Danganronpa, which is like
Trope City.
Trope sitting in just like Zelda, where you get a mute dude who goes, yeah.
You don't control character. I mean, that's true, but I mean, at the same time, you technically are controlling the character. It's just not in the proper sense of the word.
Yeah, all you do is kind of look around and click shit.
Yep. I was thinking about using like the mouse and keyboard, but honestly, I much prefer just sticking with controller.
Even like the chase bits in this game, you're not even being chased. You just have a time limit to figure out what to do.
Also, this game has autosaves, so that doesn't help. That means, like, literally at any point, you can fuck yourself over. It's in first-person mode. But yeah, that's true. You can think of it like that. Like, you're like, look at the person's perspective and you're playing as that character, but even then, it's a little bit weird. God, my throat. Anyway, we will actually get started. So, let me just turn the music off. Switch on over to the stream. And let's get down to business.
To defeat the Huns.
Defeat the fuck off! Not being the fucking Huns!
But we gotta beat them, man.
How about now?
Oh. Understandable, have a great day.
Alright, so we'll continue where we left off, which is on here. Took a little while for it to load. There's also the dark... Yeah, that's very true. The dark enemy is in this. So back to where we left off. And I have to remember... And it's been like... You know what's weird? I think I actually started playing Corpse this one around about Halloween, now that I think about it.
Oh.
So... My memory of this is gonna be shit. There's a large hole in the floor, too big to jump across. Getting to the other side won't be possible from here. I'll save you time and read them.
Nobody wants to hear the Texas inner monologue, do they?
No. I will say I love all the openings from Corpse Party games, and I download them all on CD. That's true. They are pretty good. Oh no! There was a mess of blood and entrails on the wall, as if someone were launched across the corridor at a tremendous speed and splattered on impact. Stupid flies, go away! Go away! God damn!
Go away!
God damn! Stupid flies! Jesus!
Oh damn! Why didn't they stay back and taste?
Jesus! Why are there so many? Ah, go away! I don't have any bug spray, but I got a gun!
Oh god.
The smell was positively vile. Seiko had commented on it before. But it was really hitting me now. Every breath I took was triggering my gag reflex. They are all very nice. That is nasty. I'm about to throw up. It was all I could do not to vomit. Actually, that is true. There's actually a lot more detail on this now. In fact, now I'm looking at it, it looks really weird. I can't even make out what a lot of that is.
It's just the big meat. It's a big meat.
Yeah, it's just a big meat.
Big meat.
Where is it? I can hear the flies still going around. kind of weird I can still hear it. Okay, so I can apparently use my right stick to look around and my left stick to look around. I don't know how I feel about that.
But you can't use both at the same time.
Oh, we'll see about that!
No!
The door to science I was frozen in place as if it's just decoration on the wall. It can't be opened. We'll see.
Oh.
We'll see about that. Oh, damn it. Flippin'. Whatever stick takes over, it takes control. Oh, wait, no, left stick takes control. Left stick is dominant!
Left stick's the top.
Apparently.
Literally.
This is just gonna take a while for me to remember what I need to do. As I wandered through the darkened corridors, every hair on my body was standing at attention. I had goosebumps from head to toe. It felt like a fog of uneasiness was swirling around with me with each step I took. And that fog was growing thicker and thicker to such extent that I began fearing the darkness might swallow me whole, and I ceased to exist. That's when I figured out what the darkening was.
Da, da, da.
I could feel my sanity slipping away. I didn't know how much longer it could hold out, and I was starting to lose patience. I just want to get out of here. I just want to get over with. Fear was like a slime covering my entire body. No matter how much I wiped, I was only squishing around. It wouldn't come off. It was stuck fast. Well, that was a weird transition. I walked around aimlessly, calling out Seiko's name, but by doing so, I think I was able to dull my senses and just barely maintain my grip on reality.
Seiko, where are you? Please answer me. I wasn't thinking straight. I want to apologize, man.
I didn't mean to cough up that furball!
Yeah, man. Just my feline instincts.
Up ahead, I swear I saw a light glinting off something. It looked like, for a moment, it looked like a web of shimmery string stretched across the hall. Oh, the chicken wire. I slowly crept forward until I could confirm that they were in fact strings of wire. Gently reached out my finger and touched the closest one.
Yow!
It's I just got I don't know why I got like the picture of like Tom's yell. Yow! Oh Naomi, you idiot! You idiot! Way to ruin your relationship with your love, Seiko.
That's how to escape the school. Just do a Tom and go through the ceiling.
I pulled my hand away, looking down, and there was a very fine, clean slice right on the tip of my finger. Tiny red beads were beginning to form. Those beads just kept getting bigger and bigger as I walked, eventually swelling into one another and forming a single drop of blood. And that drop quickly became too heavy for its perch. It began wendling its way down my hand towards my wrist.
Piano? Wire? No, it's a little different.
I couldn't believe it. I cut so deeply from just that one little faint touch. Had it been sharpened? It really stung. If I hadn't noticed those wires strung up across the hall, if I just kept walking, I shudder to think what might have happened. Death not from malevolent spirits, but from a mere booby trap. Who could have done this? There was definitely a planned malice behind it. I can sense an ill will in the air and began to tremble. Was somebody watching me? Even at that very moment, was someone just watching me to fall into that trap and die so they could gloat about it?
Is someone there? Hey!
It was like an unconscious shout. I couldn't control myself. I was scared, and whoever did this was heartless. I couldn't just let it go.
Stop this! Please! You're like, scared me? Don't do these awful things to people, or I'll just keep shouting at you.
No!
Okay.
A bevy of negative emotions began swimming through my head. I suddenly realized I was crying. Sachiko is watching your every movement so you can ride, but you can hide. It's rhyme, ho. And I knew that this corridor, with its web of razor-sharp piano wire, was effectively impassable, at least for the moment. I need to find some way to cut these wires, or some means of disabling the trap at any rate. I decided to go back the way I came and search the rest of the school for answers. Again, what a weird transition. I hope the music's alright for everyone, because I'd be a little bit upset if the music's not okay. I know sometimes, like, I usually have the stream a little bit quiet so you guys can hear me fine, but I'd rather be sure. I'm at 17 darkening.
Oh no.
You do know this game is based on bad ending from the first game, right? Yeah, I know it is. Well, it's a different bad ending. One that doesn't exist, technically. The piano wire. There's a large hole in the floor here with a single board stretched across it, serving as a makeshift bridge. Sturdy, sharpened piano wires strung tightly across the entire width of the corridor from wall to wall. It's some sort of mechanism with a lever attached to it. Unfortunately, there's too much piano wire in the way, making it impossible to get to it. Well, yeah, obviously.
Let's go.
Yeah, either we have to, like, go to every corridor and look around. The door to this classroom is frozen in place as if it was decoration. Okay, what's this, though?
It's paper.
Smudgy, blood-red lettering reads, "Getting close to the darkness is one way to learn the truth. This whole place sits close to darkness, after all." That is a clue! A clue that you need to be at a certain darkness level to actually find out the truth to get the actual correct ending. I actually remember that.
Oh.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that bit very well, because I remember you have to be like at least about 40% darkened to actually do anything. And we go into the first classroom.
Hello.
I also find out that there was actually a Super Mario Corpse game. And I was like, what? Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. I think I've heard of it. What the hell? Why is the voice acting? I turned that off.
Well, because it's to be spooky.
Souls burned by waves of energy, pay tribute to the god in the house of Shinozaki, purified by the flames of hell, judgment passed in the great beyond. The following words were scrawled on the blackboard: "Your friend is a traitor. You're going to be killed. Run." This shouldn't have been there. It wasn't on the board when I first got here with Seiko. Somebody had to write it recently, but why? To create a riff in our friendship? I didn't know if it was a person or a ghost who did this, but whoever it was a terrible thing to do. This was all really starting to get to me.
Is somebody in here? Stop harassing me, whoever you are. I'll report you to Tumblr. I can't take this anymore. I just can't.
Someone's running.
It's me, man. I'm running out the room.
It's called Maui on the music box. That's what it was called. I didn't even know whom I was angry with. But make no mistake, I was seething. I was probably really close to my breaking point. I ran out of the room, never even pausing to wipe the tears from my eyes. Oh, that's what happened. She ran out the room.
Yeah, man, I ran out the room.
Let's go back in there.
No!
I didn't get a good look around the room.
Scion, no!
That's fine. See,
There's probably nothing in there.
Yeah, no, I wanted to double check.
Okay.
Look, sometimes you gotta check the rooms a few times to actually find anything. You should know this by now.
I don't, because I don't play these games.
Check darkening. I'll check it in a minute. I'm not that worried.
Darkening is 50%.
Yeah, that would be funny. Nah, I'm fine. Alright. Nothing really around this corridor, so... Make my way downtown.
Walking fast.
No.
People pass, and I'm homebound.
I'm shitting myself. Alright, I think this is where we start getting some stuff, like, in terms of... Yeah, fucking hell.
It's, more piano wire.
There was another piece of piano wire in this room. Seemingly razor sharp like the others, but only one. I could avoid it easily with some care. So you say. But I don't trust your luck.
Say it ain't so. I will not go and sit on the piano wire.
You know, I'm gonna be safe about this. Plus, I'd rather have a backup just in case.
What is this thing?
In the corner of the room sat an antiquated mechanical device with a lever attached to it. It's prominently featured to 2 wheels with spools of translucent wire cord around them, and projecting out towards the ceiling in a perfect tight line.
Could this be?
Hey, there's Bonnie. Better to watch your head when it comes to those piano wires. Pull the lever, crunk! Leave it alone.
Nah, I don't feel like doing that today.
As if I felt like being watched again by some unknown pair of eyes, something just didn't seem right. I decided to keep my distance from the lever. Well, I've already saved it, so fuck it.
Pull it. That's a pretty big lever. I wonder if it'll even move.
The machine was old and the lever was rusted, so it wasn't gonna give out a fight. I could rattle it a little though, so I figured I had a chance. You're gonna shit yourself in a minute.
I know. I did it! I did it!
Get out of here.
Oh. Huh? It's gone. The piano wire. It's gone.
It's gone!
It's gone! Oh.
What the fuck? It's all gone!
Look, Seiko, I did it. Oh, she's not here.
It's all gone! It's like from that bit where Hifumi's eating every single bit of food in the kitchen.
It's all gone.
God, that was ages ago.
That was like last year, man.
No, that was like 2016.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yikes. What's that light?
That's not light, that's piss vision.
Oh no.
There wasn't any lights on, and the whole school was bathed in darkness, yet in this lone room, a small circle of light just kept blinking on and off. Like, oh my god, the PLI was gone, I did it with no problems. It seemed almost as if it would turn on whenever I looked at it, and turn off whenever I looked away. Or maybe that was just my imagination. But it seemed possible that someone could be trying to get my attention.
Is anybody in here?
No response. I began to get more and more creeped out with every passing second. At first, I thought maybe someone was watching me, but now I was almost certain of it. Oh, look at that body. There we go. Look at the dead body.
That's me in the morning.
As I got closer to the source of light, the blink had stopped. The light was fully on.
Oh, it was just a flashlight. Oh my god, you had me shoot myself there. Oh my god.
Listen to your teachers. You're going to die now. Good.
Oh.
There were 3 lines of deep scratches in the teacher's podium, all seemingly made by fingernails. What could have happened here? Lots of things.
Yes.
Maybe check your darkening. Huzzah! This feels a little bit scarier than the first game. Have you not
flashlight?
Have you not actually seen this, Alex?
And it's on.
I wonder if this was the source of the blinking light. It did turn suddenly when I got near the thing, but that just left me with more questions. Take the flashlight, obviously. Maybe it was just low on batteries, and that's why I kept going on and off. That's why I told myself as I picked up the discarded flashlight. There we go. Nothing seemed particularly odd about it. It was just your regular run-of-the-mill flashlight, and it did seem to be low on batteries. I'd have to make sure to use it spritzily, so as not to waste what low energy I had left. The shelves are littered with dead lice. If one were to rest an arm on one of these shelves, there's no telling how many might come along for the ride. Just hit the flashlight. That way you can see in the dark. I'm at 21 right now for darkening. That's fine. There's a bleached white skeleton sprawled out here. Judging by the height and uniform, it appears to be a remains of a male junior high school student. Looking closer, there's a faded school name tag attached to its blazer. Ishuboom University Middle School. Masashi Kawasaki. I have played the first game, but not this one. I don't really blame you if you haven't played this one. It's really it's really just finicky. Especially with like some of the things you have to do to get the proper endings. But I will say one thing though, all the models look really nice, and all the images look really nice too.
Yes.
I'm looking forward to when people actually make like HD models of these soon. I'm waiting more for like Cosplay to You, because that's when all the good models come out. But I've watched people play it. As soon as I entered the room, I had a bad feeling about it. The silence was almost deafening. There wasn't a single sound to be heard. This room, and this room alone, felt very different from the others. I wonder why. Better be safe than sorry. I wonder why this room is so different.
Because the music stopped playing.
Oh no, it's full of dirty tissues!
Oh, ew.
I want to order Chinese food. Why? Like, oh, this place is scary. I'm hungry. I want to order Chinese food.
Me.
It kind of turns the stomach. Best not to look any closer. Best to just walk away. Walk away, bitch.
Oh wait, I need a tissue. I need a tissue. I'm gonna sneeze.
Class log. I ate a student today. I was hungry, so I had to. Plus, we played rock paper scissors and I lost. I thought I'd lose to an adult, but I didn't. Oh, I think I have an idea who these two are. The remains of the skeleton. Both are female and look to be around junior or senior high school age. There's a student name tag attached to the remains of this one's uniform. Sato Yuzuki from Karasuyama High School. Oops. Now you're making me hungry, Goblin.
I was getting ready to actually sneeze. That's why I said I need a tissue. But then I didn't sneeze, so now my joke is fucking ruined.
Well, this is awkward. This one is called Miki Sato, and the other one's called Sato. It's a child's crayon drawn. Very vibrant and colorful. The subject's mouth is open and seems to be eating a watermelon, perhaps. Can I just leave?
You're locked in here.
You know, that wouldn't surprise me. No, I'm not. I'm good. Like, I don't even know how the fucking items work in this. Like, you don't... Like, I don't... Yeah, you can't, like, use anything, if I remember correctly. I'm at 27%. That's not good. I just want to look around a bit more. Awkward moment here. There's a large hole in the floor, too big to get across. Well, there's only one way I can go.
Up. Oh.
This way.
Oh, yeah, because, the wire.
Can I find it? Is there a way that makes this go... There we go. I found the fast forward button for that. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Help me, please. Somebody help me.
We don't know who it's supposed to be.
It's a ghost.
Where? Who the fuck? Uh-oh.
Nakashima grade 3 room A. Nakashima grade 3 room A. Please return to the classroom immediately.
No?
Yes.
No?
Yes!
No!
Don't I say?
Me?
You're next.
Is this photo day at school? Wait, I'm not in school. What the hell does that mean?
Go back to 3rd grade, Naomi. Safety first.
2 plus 2 is 2. I can't go in there though.
Yeah, that's what I don't get. It told me to go
Oh,
back.
I think we have to unlock it.
It's no elementary school for. It says it's frozen in place as if it's a decoration. It can't be opened.
Yeah, we'd probably unlock it later.
It said. What class did it tell me to go back to?
3A, but it's locked at the moment, so you'd probably have to get a key to unlock it.
Well, fuck that. I'm going this way.
Goodbye.
Someone apparently flunked a grade. Hey, look, the piano wire is gone now.
Sexy.
Some kind of mechanism with a lever attached to it. Pull the lever, yes.
No.
Pull it.
No.
Don't
Time
worry.
to die, guys. Let's go.
What, do you think you're gonna die?
Yeah.
No.
Phew.
What a strange contraption. Pulling the lever made a retractable floorboard extend outward over the hole, but also restrung all the piano wires. I had to be careful not to touch any of it if I ever had to slightly brush up against it. Oh wait, that's right. Aren't the wires behind me now?
Yes. You can't go back now. Unless you pull the lever again.
Good, I don't intend to come back then.
Oh, okay.
Because actually going back to that classroom actually kills you.
Another one.
Right at the base of the staircase, no less. What a sadistic place to put it. It should be possible to use the stairs, but that piano wire is razor sharp. Best to go slow and take care not to forget about it later on. Every time I think about the game and its mechanics, I always say, who the fuck builds this shit? Ghosts!
Yes.
Particularly Sachiko, who is British. There's an ominous glintering piece of razor sharp piano wire. And they said chicken wire for a second. Tautly strung across the floor of the stairwell, roughly at neck height. Oh, well, guess what? I'm going upstairs. You can fuck off.
You can fuck right off.
Why do ghosts need piano wire and retractable floorboards to actually get you to your demise? Apparently, I'm at 31%, so that's pretty good.
Is it that body?
Yep, it looks like to be a female middle school or high school student. Matsukaze Prefecturary High School, Rei Kurosawa. It's a chica who built them with the help of Metal Machi from Metal Machi. I remember that. Metal Machi. God, that was so fucking funny. That I gotta actually re-watch that stream because that was actually a good one. Is anyone in the toilets? Oh, not going in the boys' bathroom. Dawn!
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, it's a boys' bathroom. You shouldn't be going there anyway.
Dawn! I can experiment now.
It's time.
It's an old rusty bucket full of maggots. Best to keep your distance.
Okay. Save once again.
Hey, I don't want to have to like go for like crap over and over again. You know what this game is like.
Yeah.
Okie dokie, then time to check everything. Shakily faded lettering could just barely be made out on the old flyer. Put it out of your mind. Don't worry. Eat, laugh, go nuts. Let the darkness in. What the fuck is this? Is this Xehanort? Dabs on bucket. Suddenly, I felt a sickness in the pit of my stomach and almost felt unbearable. I felt like I was forgetting something absolutely crucial, something I was constantly trying to forget, but absolutely had to remember no matter what. Your friend?
Seiko?
Wait, that's it?
Oh, I guess. Maybe we have to go up the stairs on the other side and actually check that way. So we have to go back downstairs, pull the lever, go to the other side, go up the stairs if we can, then come back in.
I barely remember anything from this, so like my memory's shite.
Well, because it's a different timeline.
It's not that though, it's just I haven't played this in ages.
Oh.
The floorboard should be sturdy enough to get across the other side, and some sort of suspicious. Just let me activate the fucking lever again. Wait.
It's over there. See where the wires are? There.
What a weird place to put it.
Well, no, it's because you've crossed over.
Alright, there we go. Takes care of that little problem. Phew. As I thought, the device control on both was I don't care. Just. Alright.
To the other side. Up, up. Oh.
Oh, god damn it, go away!
We get it, but we can't get in.
Just stop it.
Stop, please. You've got the wrong person. There's like probably a billion other fucking Nakashimas in this joint.
I'm from Kisaragi Academy.
Academy, grade 2-9.
When am I supposed to go back? Because this was all I used to play when I was young. Nostalgia. I wonder if there's actually anything back this way.
No, because that way was blocked.
No, because I remember there's actually supposed to be. I feel like I remember there was supposed to be something around here. I feel like it. I've got like this weird feeling that there is supposed to be something around here. Time to eat your ass, Naomi.
No.
Like, I've got this weird feeling that there's supposed to be something, like an item I can find. I don't know why, I've just got this weird feeling. I'm not going back in the nurse's office, I'll just die. That's a bad ending. Same thing again.
Ugh.
Oh, I got the music back again.
I don't think there is anything.
I could have sworn there is, but maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. We'll make our way across that bloody way.
Let's go, let's go. Oh,
Ah. Oh, great. Third time in a fucking row. Why? I'm gonna have to go back this way as well.
Oh.
Like, it's really awkward though, because like there's nothing there. Like there's supposed to be like sound play. Why did the other one play, but now this one isn't? It's telling you to go. It's telling you to go.
Shut up, shut up. Oh no. I don't like that. It just opened on its own.
Come on in.
But I'd rather not.
Come on in.
We may have got a bad ending.
Come on in.
Oh no.
Someone unforced lifted me off my feet and pulled me into the classroom. It was so dark in there that I couldn't even see my hand in front of my face. I'm glad you've come. There's no time to lose. The examination is about to begin. Please remove your jacket.
I'm not wearing a jacket. That's my top.
That's a good girl. Lie down on the bed.
No.
Not sure what else to do. I pulled out the flashlight and directly pointed in the direction of the creepy voice.
I don't like this. Oh no. Oh no, it's a timer as well. Oh no. Oh no.
Well, dead.
Yeah. Oh no. Ah, what's this?
Vice principal. I love all the blood on the fucking thing.
No!
Lovely.
What?
Suddenly the classroom was bathed in that familiar faint light and I was alone. Despite what I just heard, every window seemed to be fully intact.
God, what next? I thought we were gonna die there.
I thought we were. Oh, that's
not. Oh no.
Can I go back in there?
No.
Well, time to actually maybe make some progress. It's there to darken you. Yeah, basically. Nothing here.
From Paris to Berlin, to disco, I get it. My heart's puppet for love.
I'm not exactly worried about the darkening because I saved right by the bathroom, so worst case scenario, I can just make sure I just avoid that as much as possible. Alright, up here now. Basically just a case of just looking around everywhere and just trying to find what the hell you're looking for. Just keep an eye on it now. I'll be fine! I have a really weird look when it comes to this kind of shit. I say that though, but heck, if you check my actual playthrough of this game, it's awful. The door to the reference room is frozen in place, but there's a body over there. It's a decomposing corpse that smells ghastly just by the height. It was probably once a male senior student. There's a name tag to have survived intact. Matsukaze Preparatory High School. Kazuhiro Marufuji. Cool. He's dead.
He's just fucking dead.
Well, this was fucking pointless. Time to go. Alright, can we go downstairs? No, we cannot. So we have to go back. You know what? I feel like going over here. Back to the bathrooms. No, I'm gonna go in here. I felt a bad feeling as I entered the room. It was so quiet that my ears hurt from the no noise that I heard, and anywhere around me. Strange feeling here. It hurts. Die, just die. I'll kill you. Anger, curse. No hope of rescue, spill your blood. Oh, I'm so scared, so scared. I hate dark places. Full of dark, dirty tissues. It's like a pomegranate. No. Yeah, how about fucking no? I'm not dealing with this right now.
She's like, I'm not dealing with this, but goodbye.
Well, I always wanted to know where that image came from. I'm happy now I know that now. Alright. Time to actually get my way up there now. Yeah, I already know what the fucking thing. I don't... What exactly did I say, apparently? Some sort of lever? Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
Phew, let's go. I wanna go and die in the bathrooms. I wanna go die in the bathrooms. Gonna go to the bathroom.
Oh. Finally.
There's something happening.
No matter... Yeah, you have to, like, be at a certain darkening to get anything done. No matter how much I wanted, I just couldn't seem to figure out where Seiko had run off to. And I'd been teased from the shadows and frightened the whole time I was searching. I couldn't take much more of it. I was losing my mind. When I came to my senses, I found myself standing in the hallway of the third floor of the school building. I got down myself to doubt the fated events that lay ahead, or whatever those horrific future memories were. They couldn't actually happen, right? I had no real reason to doubt the things I had been envisioning, of course, but I kept telling myself it was all just paranoia. I experienced deja vu many times in my life. Ever since I was as a little girl, it didn't have to mean anything. Someone once told me that deja vu was just the brain recognizing similar situations from one's past and making a false connection, pulling the wrong file.
Please, no more. Seiko, please, don't leave me by myself.
I basically lost all ability to reason, as if my mind had been taken over by some outside force. I broke down the spot and began crying.
Oh, what's that?
A loud sound caught my attention. It sounded like someone kicking a wall. I shot off on the ground, and as if I were yanked. As I rose, my brain began recognizing a similar situation from my past. A file was being pulled.
No.
Do stream at this time of day to make the game scary or what? I don't know what you talked about.
Sounds of a struggle come from inside the bathroom stall. It's exactly the same.
Get out of here, you!
No!
Go away!
Me and Naomi, we're one the same.
No, you're not. There was an eerie stillness in the air within the girls' lavatory. It didn't feel like there was anyone else in here with me, but I sensed a slight movement on the third stall door from the back as it was just closed. Cowgirl in the house. My heart was racing. I was so nervous it felt like all the blood in my head began flowing in reverse behind this door.
Whoa!
Jesus, that's creepy.
Well, time to kill myself. Seiko, where are you? I miss you.
Just looking at the news sent a wave of dark feelings to my mind. The specter of death was right in front of me, baring its fangs. If it went too much longer without finding her.
Ugh.
The same dull thud echoed again from behind me. Startled, I turned back towards the stall. No one was there, so what was I hearing?
The wall. There's a breeze coming out from it.
I stepped inside and began lightly knocking on the back wall in several different spots. Well, for crying out loud, Naomi, just confess to Seiko your true feelings so she can hear you.
It's hollow.
Looking closer, the wall did jolt out very slightly right around that exact spot. Unconsciously, I pushed on it. A small piece of paneling swung out into the space beyond like a door. It was well hidden, to say the least. Never once would I have guessed that there'd be a hidden room behind this particular bathroom stall. Ah, that's where you're wrong!
It's, really dark in here.
No, it's not. It's really bloody.
Yeah. It's bloody and dark.
The room was extremely narrow, making it feel longer than it was. You could feel maybe 2 tatami mats on the ground there and then end to end. A hole was cut into the wall in the back, outfitted with a ladder leading down into the main school building below. I peered down the hole, but I could see no sign of a floor, nor the end of the ladder. This thing could lead all the way to the ground level or even further. Whether due to pressure different, or the breeze in the air, the secret door suddenly shut itself behind me. That must have been what I was hearing earlier. A wretched smell was wafting up from below, hardly a surprise given where I was. I didn't want to imagine what unspeakable things might await me at the bottom of this ladder, but if Seiko had gone this way, I shook off my misgivings and began descending.
She was letting one rip first.
I mean, that's definitely the sounds that is like.
I think I should shit myself.
I wonder if maybe the sound I was making ended in an agarics jump or something. I mean, that would make sense. The sounds it was making didn't sound normal. I stopped in my tracks, suddenly considering turning back, but I didn't want to miss something and have to do this again later. So I figured I might as well tough it out and see what I might find at the bottom. I was waffling between my desire to be thorough and my instinct to turn back, but I kept climbing down all the while, holding my breath as much as I could. And I shit myself some more.
Sure is wet.
Oh my god! Shut up! Stop it! Stop it!
If I'm not careful, I might slip. Oh no. Oh. Ew. Wah.
Ryder says Emma is a pig now because you've been laughing.
I'm really glad it's not a garbage dump.
I seen him in a cave-like room with muddy walls and a dirt floor. Looking up, I could see a very faint light coming from the hall. I just climbed through, but the whole area was otherwise pitch black.
There doesn't seem to be anything to find here at all. I'm probably just wasting my time.
While surveying my surroundings as best as I could, I attempted to stand up, but that didn't go very well. What do you laugh?
This splash is her taking a huge dump.
God damn it, just focus.
Ow, what the hell?
My ankle had swollen pretty badly. It felt like it was on fire. It was the same sprained ankle Seiko had tended earlier. I must have landed on it when I slipped from the ladder, aggravating it further.
No. Why is this happening?
Ryder says your laugh is priceless and cute.
Thanks.
I made another attempt to get up, this time onto my good ankle. If I shifted my weight the majority of it would rest on that leg, maybe I could walk. Come on, focus. Hard to do that.
Ow!
No, she's fallen into puddles of blood, you know. No such luck. I wasn't going anywhere. I was stuck in this dark, dank cave where no one would ever find me with a ladder I couldn't use. My leg had begun going numb, and the pain from my ankle was almost unbearable.
My legs become so numb.
Shut the fuck up.
No, I have to get out of here. I have to.
Kneeling on the wall for support, I attempted to stand once more. This time, my sprained ankle in the air as best as I could. I placed both of my hands on the ladder, but it was no use. I couldn't even make the first step. Must have been all my strength. I figured I'd give jumping a try, even if it was only with one leg. But as soon as the other came in contact with the bottom rung of that wet, slippery rope. You climb a ladder with 2 arms and a leg. Man up, Nakashima! I could feel myself turning pale. I was well and truly stuck. Way to twist your ankle in the worst situation possible. This was no joke. I was frantic. I tried climbing the ladder over and over again, but just kept finding myself sprawling unceremoniously across the ground. I couldn't even say how many times I changed those dang rungs. I even searched the walls nearby for another way out, but it was simply no use. Tears were welling over my eyes uncontrollably.
I'm so sorry, Seiko. I can't make it. I can't save you.
Jesus Christ. And then all of a sudden, I sense a person in front of me. If you want to try and find your friend, you can't just give up! I'm impressed you made this far. You've done well! It was a little girl. She was just there, and she spoke to me in a very comforting voice. Oh, I might as well make it comforting now with that kind of context. Then she hugged me tightly, as if trying to enshroud my head with her own being. There, it'll be alright. I'll let you see her, if you like. Will you listen to what I have to say? I don't care who. I didn't even care if it was a person or a ghost. I just wanted anybody to save Seiko. Good girl. Good girl. That's a good girl! Everything's going to be okay! Painful memories, you see! Are the funniest of them all! No, don't listen to... She'll turn you into metal Naomi. Oh! I sound like Courage. Naomi! You insensitive jerk! All the things I do for love. No, I shouldn't say that about her. It was my fault. Naomi was just scared after what she went through. I don't blame her. She's always been so cheery and so kind. But I brought out all of her pain, all her tears, and that's the only thing a friend should never do. A smile suits her best of all. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Naomi. I'm sorry for making you so sad. Too bad Richard's not here for Seiko. It makes things more funnier. I feel so lost without you.
It's the same for me, Seiko. Seiko, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I just want us to be together forever.
Naomi. But when I'm with you, don't I make you mad? Don't I rub you the wrong way and make things unbearable for you?
Of course you don't. I was being Sarah and Betty. Maybe they spoil brat.
Oh.
Oh.
I can't stop doing courage now. Muriel. Seiko approached me with arms outstretched. She wanted to hug me, and I immediately obliged without the slightest hesitation. This was Seiko, warm and alive, soft and smelling lovely as usual. No, she probably smells like flipping butt lube. That smells of peanut.
I'll never let you go again.
Me neither.
You better not. There's a Japanese style room over there with tatami mats and everything. You should go sit down and try to calm her nerves a little.
A break sounds nice. Let's go. Custodian closet? This is one of those doors that went open, isn't it?
Oh, I passed out earlier, I guess. But I came too. I was lying down in this room.
I was someplace underground, I think, with no way out, and then I saw a little girl. Was it? For the life of me, I just couldn't remember clearly. That's really odd. Maybe you have a guardian angel on your side, or ghost.
Come on, don't say that. Silly Billy.
Well, remember what that spirit told us when we first got here? He said not all ghosts are bad. Not all bad, huh? I bet you that's not Seiko. It's actually Sachiko in disguise of her.
Oh.
Sachiko calmly opened the door and stepped into the custodian.
Did you just say Sachiko calmly opened?
It's because of what he wrote down there.
Sachiko opened the door. Oh no.
Hello!
Ah!
I could hardly believe that this was the same person who got scared out of her mind at the first sight of a ghost only a few hours before.
You seem a lot more fearless now than you were when we got here, Seiko. Or is that just me?
As long as you're around, Naomi, I feel like I've got nothing at all to be scared of.
That's all well and good, bitch, but just make sure you don't let your guard down, okay?
What's that? There weren't any working lights in the custodian's closet, but it definitely felt a lot safer in here than it did out in the creepy, creaky hallways. The two of us popped down next to one another on the tatami. For a long while, neither of us said a word. I guess we weren't sure what to talk about. Hey, Sachiko, I got here Machi with me, so she wants to fight you just for the scary guy. We want to fight! I'll take you on!
I'm so glad you're okay, Seiko.
You too, Naomi. How's the ankle? Still hurt?
I feel like it did really badly for a while there, but it's totally fine at the moment.
Glad to hear.
Did you manage to find your paper doll scrap?
No, still missing. Guess I must have dropped it somewhere else. And find anything in this place is quite a feat.
Yeah, it is. I'm sorry. But when we get back, we can always ask the Clash Rep to perform the ritual again.
Oh, that's a good idea.
That's a great idea. Then we can get you a replacement. Isn't that great?
Isn't she the reason why we're here?
I don't know what you're talking about, Seiko.
Also, Seiko.
Naomi's a good friend.
Also, Seiko, why have you got a neck tattoo? A neck tattoo? What are you talking about? I haven't got a neck tattoo.
You got some like weird shit going on there, man.
There's nothing there, you idiot.
Well, if I touch it.
You're just touching my neck.
Oh, I thought it hurt.
That's true. Once we calmed down a bit, we reached a point where we simply didn't want to leave the room anymore. We had no desire to go back into those halls, so we didn't. We stayed right where we were, and then for a really long time, just chatting endlessly with one another, casual as can be, about class, about the festival, our sleepover, the previous night, ordinary everyday conversation. Yeah, we don't talk about that sleepover.
We actually shouldn't talk about this.
But then I happened to look over and catch Seiko staring at me.
Yeah, totally. Huh? Seiko's something wrong. I got something in my teeth.
Better yet, I have the professor to fight Sachiko's mom for the scary ghost parent. Oh, you mean her Machi's brother or something? Yeah. Huh? Oh, it's nothing.
Eh.
Oh, the HD models look so good.
Yes.
It was too dark to see Sachiko's features in any.
Sachiko's features.
God damn it, Seiko's features in any great detail, but something seemed to miss. It was her face. Was she blushing? Yeah, that's what that looks like, does it? Isn't it? Naomi.
Eh.
This is hard for me to say, but well.
What is it, partner?
She had an uncharacteristically serious expression on her face, and seemed really nervous. What was it? What was it, Seiko? What were you trying to tell me? Here comes the confession, yeah! Ah, never mind you.
Oh, come on. Now my curiosity's killing me. Spit it out already, pussy.
Promise you won't laugh?
If you don't want me to, then I won't.
Okay, because I'm totally serious.
Oh?
My heart skipped a beat. This was the beginning. How could I have been so dense all this time? Since we have no idea what's going to happen to us in here, there's something I really need to tell you.
Okay.
Seiko's focus changed. Her gaze was now directed squarely at my lips. Wait, was this? Will you, kiss me?
Huh?
I want to kiss you.
Why?
Because I love you.
As a friend, right?
Seiko didn't say a word. She just shook her head fervently. I was dumbfounded. Was she confessing to me? I hadn't even had a boy confess to me yet. Yeah, because sadly she's a bitch. She hung her head low, staring down at her feet. My silence seemed almost like it was causing her physical pain. Like she might explode. Like she actually exploded if she said no. Will you kiss me? No. Oh no! I failed to save her. I couldn't see her face clear, but I was certain she must have been quivering and blushing from ear to ear.
You're serious.
I'd marry you if I could. I want to kiss you and hug you too. Even better, Seiko is asking for a kiss and confession at the same time for her love. That was the first time I ever heard Seiko speak so softly and with such a stamina voice. Atta girl, that's how you do a confession before you die. Before I knew it, I was crying. I had no idea why.
Seiko, I'm sorry.
She fucking ran!
What? Naomi, you stupid bitch!
I ran out of the room and just took off down the hall.
Why?
I couldn't tell why I was crying. It's like I was scared, or maybe I was happy, or maybe I just lost a friend.
Listen, Ayumi's a fucking pain in the ass, right? But then there's Naomi.
Jumps onto rope. I'm gay! I don't know. I mean, to be fair, with everything going on, can you really blame her to not think things through?
But she didn't have to run.
Yeah, that is true. She didn't have to run, but she's seen like a lot more shit than probably Seiko has at this point.
But you don't just... You don't run out a room and ditch somebody and leave them alone.
I didn't say she was smart. I need to calm
this
down.
is why Seiko dies. Again, you fucking idiot.
Seiko, you idiot. How could you? I think she just lost my respect right now. Wait, Seiko? I think you mean Naomi. Seiko thought she was friend zone. Gosh, Naomi.
Naomi's the worst.
Seiko I was friends with wasn't gone. She had been lost. Regardless of whether or not I was able to return her feelings, I owe her at least a thank you. Seiko must have been pretty deep in regret by that point. I need to go back to her. I need to let her know that I still stand by her.
But then I get back on a,
Uh-oh.
You know. Oh. Eh?
I was suddenly distracted by the sound of dripping water nearby. It was as if someone had left a faucet on, but only just... It was slowly spilling out onto the floor. But where was it? It sounded close, and yet there was no sign of running water anywhere that I could see. I had a bad feeling about this. All I knew was it was close. Like, really close. Wait. No, it couldn't be. I looked down at my feet and I gasped. An unpleasant looking black fluid was running down my thighs and pooling up on the floor beneath my feet. It wasn't stopping.
Ew! What the hell? What is this? Ugh.
Naomi's an idiot too for friendzone's sake just because she likes Satoshi, who is a wuss. Thou has an awesome voice actor. I hesitantly collected a bit of it on my fingers and studied it. It wasn't blood, it was almost tar-like in consistency, smooth and viscous. And it seemed to be faintly glowing as well. Why was something like this cut on my body? I went to wipe my finger on my skirt and shifted it in place, but only to lose my foot and fall backwards, landing hard on my rear. I put my hands on the sides of my head, closed my eyes and screamed. I reached my limit. I just wanted all this to be over. But as try as I might to shut out the world was determined not to be ignored. It was like heaven or earth were moving all around me. I felt dizzy. It was like my soul and body were separating. I became acutely aware of my own mass and started obsessing over it. I was so heavy. I can't check darkening! Maybe I can. Wait, maybe I can. Oh, I can. It's 57. Oh. I'm fine. It's not that bad. My head, in particular, the human cranium, weighs about 5 kilograms, and I could feel every little gram strain in my neck muscles. It was hurting my back.
What's happening? I'm losing consciousness. Can't open my eyes.
All the blood in my body came rushing up to my head. Why was this happening? I could feel the blood. I could feel the blood vessels in my face pressing against my skin. I could see blood behind my eyelids. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts so much. The blood just kept coming. It wouldn't stop. It felt as if my blood vessels, my eyes, my whole head could burst at any moment. Somebody, please save me. Seiko! Be careful. You're about to fall into the valley of past and future memories. Just my last vestige of consciousness were fading. I heard a little girl's voice, but I was in pain. I was weighed down. I couldn't open my eyes. If you wish to see your friend, you'll need to overcome fate itself.
What are you saying? Ah!
The heaviness in my head grew at an alarming rate, and I heard a tearing sound behind my ears. It was the sound of a major blood vessel breaking wide open. I was certain I was going to die, but then the pain and dizziness simply vanished. I had the sensation of a faint shimmering before my eyes, and I wondered if maybe I could open them now. Slowly and carefully, I relaxed the muscles that were so forcefully and fearfully holding my eyelids shut.
Where am I?
Why is this one so blurry? What happened? Why is this image, like, so far the blurriest? Like, it's PSP quality. Did they just
lazy?
Fucking bastards.
This isn't Heavenly Host.
I knew exactly where I was. I'd seen this image a million times before. I'd seen it just this morning with Seiko. This was my house.
Huh? Am I really home? Was it all a dream, maybe? Mom, I'm home. Eh?
Someone wasn't right. My field of vision was low to the ground, and everything around me looked much larger than it should. What's going on here? What the hell? Now Yuki. Oh, that must be the mom. Naomi, guess what? I bought you a cat. Oh, it's the dad.
Dad?
You've always been so mature watching the house all by yourself when we were away. Come on, pet it. Isn't she great, Naomi?
Ah! Mom?
Now you have someone to keep you company. Sorry we're always so late coming home from work, sweetie. It's so nice that we can trust you though. I'm really sorry, but now you won't be lonely anymore, right?
Stop this.
May would spend half the time indoors and the other half in the backyard as if we were out to the pasture or something. It may not have been much land, but that was her territory, and she rarely ventured outside of it. Once I was so upset that my parents were going to be late coming home from work again that I scooped up May and ran away from home for a little while.
Papa, Mama, I hate you. Stop it. It's because you're here, mate. Because you're here. Papa and Mama don't think they can come home. It's your fault, you know.
Oh. Naomi, what's wrong? Why are you crying? Where did you and May run off to?
I'm sorry, mate. I don't want us to be apart. I said a really big thing to you, mate. I'm so sorry.
No, it's all right, Naomi. May will always be there for you. She loves you, you know. She can sense exactly how you feel, and she's very understanding.
You're
wasn't long after that the May ran away. I searched for her every day through teary eyes, but in the end she never did come home.
It's such a pity. I guess even cats get strange ideas in their heads from time to time.
That wasn't it.
And you two were such good friends too.
I did this.
But you'll make a new friend in no time. You just need to put this out of your mind and move on.
It's because May was so understanding and kind-hearted that she disappeared from my life. If only I hadn't said what I said to her. May, come back, please. May. May.
You never change, do you?
Mom? Mom, where are you? She's not here.
Naomi?
Ah, Seiko? Seiko, are you alright? I've been looking all over for you. I'm so happy about I'm so happy I'm so sorry about before. I don't know why I said happy.
I was calling Seiko Sachiko. She didn't respond, but she didn't have to. This was definitely Seiko.
I can't see you very well. Come a little closer, please. Let me see your face.
I drew in towards Seiko, who was sitting on the ground, and resting my head on her shoulder. Then I wrapped my arms around her. I still couldn't see her face. I thought it might be because of the dim light in the room. But no, that wasn't it. Something was very wrong here. Seiko wasn't moving an inch, and that's when I realized her skin was cold.
She's dead?
Wait, where was I? Was I at home, or was this heavenly host? The last thing I remember was I was frantically trying to find her again. I could smell incense from somewhere far off, and I finally realized that this wasn't reality. What the hell? Now we're in a Kishin station.
No.
No, this person sitting perfectly still on the floor was not saying a word. This wasn't Seiko, so who was it? Hello! Naomi. Within the unyielding darkness, I knew that whatever it was taking Seiko's shape was coming towards me. She's here. She's right next to me. I can feel her breath. I can sense her presence.
Who are you?
I'm your friend with the broken neck, remember? This is the future, where you make me die.
No!
Why did you leave me by myself back there after we finally managed to get back together too? I was so worried that I'd hurt you. So worried. And that's why things turned out this way.
No, don't say that.
As I lay there stricken with grief, I heard the footsteps of a child approaching. I looked up and saw a little girl with a red dress stand over me. Do you want to save your friend no matter what it takes?
Who? What are you?
I'm the one who controls fate of this world. I had no clue what she meant by that. But I remember that she'd been giving me advice this whole time. She had a different air about her than the other spirits around the school building. I felt like maybe she was on my side.
I want to save her. Please, if there's some way to do it, tell me how.
I'll give you another clue to remember. Think hard. What you've just seen are events from the past, which is also the future through which your spirit now passes. In other words, this isn't the first time you've experienced this sequence of events. You already knew that, didn't you? Hold on a minute, I gotta sort something out.
So, hey guys, penis.
Sorry about that,
Forgot to
everyone.
mute yourself.
Haha, very funny. Sorry about that, everyone. Family were being loud, and my dog was being loud. This sort of thing doesn't happen. It should have sounded like complete nonsense to me. But I didn't say a word, I just nodded. There were only fragments, but nonetheless, I was seeing crystal clear visions of what I only assumed was my first time experiencing these events. That sense of deja vu I'd been feeling wasn't just some crazy delusion or misidentified nerve impulse in my brain. It was real. Then you also already seen the trigger event from which your despair originated. So now you fight against this fated demise. When I came back to my senses, I found myself standing in the hallway on the third floor of the school building. When did I get here? How long have I been here? I looked down, and sure enough, there was puddles of black all around me. It was that viscous fluid that had been spilling out from inside me. A palpable manifestation of dread spreading out across the floor. But this was no time to sulk. I had to think about Seiko. I left her all by herself again.
I wonder if she's still in the custodian's room.
No, we're not going there! That sound. It was coming from inside the bathroom. The school makes you question what's reality and what's not. There was a violent banging coming from one of the stalls, with a lump in my throat and a shiver down my spine. I slowly crept to take a look. Oh no, bad timing incoming. Hello? Anyone in the bathroom?
Hello.
I forgot I can save in cutscenes. There was an eerie stillness in the air within the girl's lavatory. It didn't feel like there was anyone else in there with me, but I sensed a slight move. Oh, we've already seen this bit. Open it.
Think about it.
This was the source of all the bad feelings and uncomfortable premonitions I had been having. I knew what I was gonna find. I remember this future. Casper came to Heavenly Host and save time, and this was the future I had absolutely had to prevent from coming to pass. The image of what awaited for me in that stall was burned to my memory. And it was now reality.
Seiko!
Naomi!
Seiko, you're still alive? I'll save you.
Oh, be quick about it! There was again a flash of a sad future that was awaited for us if I made even one wrong move here. But there was still time. I could still save her.
Hold on, I'll get you down.
But how? Her noose was pretty high from the ground, and I need some way to get to her neck height in order to pull it down safely. Something to stand on.
Think of something else.
I know that. Think of something else. No, I remember. The bucket of the one that bucket is rusted through. I fall and I wind up breaking Seiko's neck. There must be some other way.
Some other way. Some way to loosen the rope so she can breathe. Oh, yeah, sorry.
Though only half-conscious, Seiko was thrashing about wildly, frantically squirming for air. It seemed automatic, like a reflex. The body struggled for life when life is being denied it. All I could see as I watched her body arrive on that road was proof positive that she wanted to live.
I'm going to save you, I swear.
It was going to be alright. I could see the future. Oh, she's turned the Bardock. I could see the future. Fate was on my side for a change. It's not...
Think of something else.
Yeah.
No, wait, I remember this too. If I tried to lift her, I'm just going to end up pulling down on her harder and breaking her neck. Seiko! What do we do? There has to be something else.
Hoist them on shoulders!
Yes! That was... Oh, that's your line.
Well, I mean, I've read a bit of your line before. That was it. I needed to lift her up higher. I quickly dug into Seiko's body and forced myself between her wildly flailing legs until she was sitting on my shoulders. and then put everything I had into my back muscles, standing up and lifted her into the air. This created enough slack in the rope that the upper half of Seiko's body weakened, as it was naturally collapsed against the back wall. Thinking fast, I took a step forward and actively pushed her into it, holding her in place so her head wouldn't drop down again.
Seiko, stay with me. Breathe. Breathe. Breathe.
God damn it. Hang on.
They sound so like British.
Sounds like Scion's family's being loud with dog barking. You read the line already, didn't you?
Oh no, I didn't. I'm gonna get you this rope now, okay? Just hold still.
All that has my body was standing on end. I actually did it. I averted fate. I prevented Seiko's death. I could feel it all through my being. I had just stepped into a new world, a new destiny. It was an odd sensation. My deja vu, my memories of that horrible future had ground to a halt. I had no idea what would happen from here on out. It seems the only memories I retained from that other timeline were the ones relating to my dearest friend's demise. Seiko had stopped squirming and simply slumped over, exhausted from the whole ordeal. I reached my hand up to her neck, gently and carefully, and after a lot of fumbling, I successfully untied the knot on the rope. Peeling the slack noose of Seiko's neck made a sort of crackling sound with each yank. I was in awe of how much force that rope had exerted. It was painful just thinking about it. Up through this morning, she was all smiles and laughter. She was always thinking about me, and always so kind and outgoing. Why did something so horrible have to happen to her? But there was nothing to be afraid of anymore. Seiko and I had now bypassed the sad fate that previously awaited us. Setsuna, you sound like an alien when you make those noises. That's the point! It's not supposed to be human-like. As long as the two of us were together, we'd make it through this. I looked down at Seiko, still breathing, and sobbed. I led Seiko out of the store and gently laid her down on the bathroom floor. She was too weak to go any farther just yet.
Seiko, you idiot. Why would you try to hang yourself? I was so worried about you. You have no idea.
I laid my head on her body. She was so warm. I wasn't gonna let her go again. I wasn't gonna let anyone take her from me.
It's okay. It's okay now. I'm sorry, Seiko. I won't ever leave you alone again. Do you understand? Can you see me? It's me, Naomi. What is it?
Ah!
What? Seiko? What's wrong? It's me. It's me.
Seiko wasn't acting like herself. She was regarding me as if she had just seen a ghost. Her face was plainly painted with an abject fear from the very depths of her soul. Mostly because it's your fault, Naomi. You blockhead friend zone, Seiko. No, now Seiko's death is going to be very bad.
Oh
She
no.
stamped her feet clumsily, then hastily darted out of the room. No!
Seiko?
What? What? I don't understand. Why was she confused? Either way, I had to catch her.
It's time. Wait, tell me what's wrong. It's me. It's Naomi.
I kept pace with Seiko's frantic, unsteady sprinting as she turned the corner, head down the staircase, and then...
Say. No. Ah. No! Why? Seiko, I saved you. I just fucking saved you.
It smells rotten!
Ah!
Oh boy, you boy! Did you really think you could save her? Once someone's fate passes through these halls, it's locked in place forever! Don't you see if your destiny is to die, and then what's gonna happen no matter what? And the way you die will just keep getting worse and worse every time! Good girl. Good girl. Don't worry. I'll gladly extract all your painful memories for now. This isn't your first time here after all, right? We all have the time in the world to savor all the new unspeakable ways your friends can die.
No!
No! Such an unbelievable cruelty. This is an inhuman and malevolence like the likes of which I've never imagined could exist. Because of my own overzealous actions, Seiko would end up meeting an even worse worse than death by hanging. Yep. That's definitely worse. That's definitely worse.
Yeah.
It's my fault. It's my fault. Tears began running down Seiko's cheek. On her forehead, into her nose, into her mouth, and into her eyes. But Seiko's eyes wouldn't close. Despite lacking the ability to focus anymore, she just kept staring right at me. Oh, Seiko. Why are you looking at me right now? What thoughts are going through your mind? Why did you run from me earlier? Why were you so afraid? But no matter just how many times I asked these questions, Seiko wouldn't just answer. I told her we'd always be friends, no matter what. That we'd always be together.
Answer me! Please say something. Don't leave me all alone.
I could still feel the warmth from Seiko's head in my arms, but she was gone now. I was powerless. All I can do was scream. There was nothing else to do. Nothing would change. Not that the screaming helped. All that did was echo back at me, as if mocking my pain. I felt like I was trapped in a cold, damp cell. I had no doubt in my mind that this was hell.
Why do we have to put through this nightmare? God, I can't take it anymore. Get me out of here. Someone please save me. And then no one did.
Seal. Kokuin. An alternate universe tale. Got it clear. No wrong ends. 2 demise chapter is now playable. Some more people. Yay! Got hard feelings. Apparently, achievement. That's a thing. The demise is the next one. So we have to go through all these chapters to unlock the right chapter for Blood Drive. But we're not gonna do We're not gonna do demise right now because that's a bit of a long one. No one can save you. Not even Salish can save you from that dimension. Very true. But before, we're not gonna do any more because like the next one's very long and if my memory's bad, like it could take like fucking forever.
Yeah.
So, in the meanwhile, I'm gonna show off some of these shots because, I mean, they're here and they're in HD.
Yes.
Hide the menu. Hide the menu. It's for safety reasons. Oh, she broke a window.
Oh no.
Zooming out of the phone. More close up. You know, eating food. No one eats food. Girls. More girls. Sleeping girls. Zoom in on girl. Other girl. Paper doll. Shadow man. Crying. More crying. More crying. Oh, I missed an image apparently.
Oh.
No, I missed an image. How could I? Did I get
It might have been. I don't know.
Well, we got everything else we need except for one. Maybe it's like a death. Maybe it's like a wrong end.
Yeah.
That's probably what it is. And all these other things, including the creepy Seiko, which if you paid close attention, it's this maybe just a dark image with just like a bit of what's it called? A bezel effect on it.
Yeah.
And look, all these have been put in HD now, which the PC version of this game doesn't have these, so it's kind of disappointing. Really sad. And once the counter models will be coming out, if they do, I'll be making my new things and I'll be happy again. Cause HD!
Yes.
But yeah, next stream will probably be on Wednesday. So we'll be doing more of this on Wednesday. We'll be doing Demise! So thank you all so much for watching. And we hope to see you all on Wednesday.
Bye!